Friends in YouTube world. YouTube world, we are live. Let me pull it up here. I'm going to share it, and then we're off to the races. We're going to play a few games today. Not going to be a super long stream, but honestly, long enough. Everyone, we are live for some rain. Boom. Boom. There we go. I think that should be good. That should work. And then let me get the chat set up here. I appreciate. Oh my God, hi. Early days, man. One of the early people to join us. Happy affiliate anniversary. I did get a lot of stuff from Twitch regarding my affiliate status, which is pretty interesting. Like, that's cool. That's cool. Let me set up something really quick, and then we're off to the races. Always like new people showing up. Pop and Dev, Uri B, the man, my little bro. Uri is like my little brother, man. He's a good dude. Proud of you, man. All right, so what's the sitch tonight? Tonight we are going to be playing a couple ranked games. Nothing too crazy. As you guys know, I really don't play my main account live for a handful of different reasons, but we'll get some games in. We'll go on the another one account, which is always fun. Cheers, my big brother. Watch you on the big screen, Danny. Beautiful beard, beautiful turtle. I love the turtle meta, man. I think it's so cool. It's so funny how that came about. But my fiance is like, she loves the turtle emojis. I saw you were too for a bit. I'm pretty much still there. I had a string of like really bad games. It was so bad, man. So, you know, sometimes you get into a rut where it's like nothing seems to be going your way. But I did play a game earlier with some of the students. I was like sharing my screen. I had a great position. Things were going awesome. And then like halfway through the game, everything went wrong. Like I was 7ing out too much. Somebody robbed like the 1 and 6 to give them the perfect situation. It was just, after that point, I feel like the last 3 or 4 games I played, like the dominoes were just going the complete wrong way. So it happens, you know. I will say this too. I did play the Central Regional over the weekend. So I flew to Minneapolis. Had a lot of fun. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, I'm not there for a long time, but I'm there for a good time. And we played 4 games. I ended up winning 2 games and then scoring 9-8. Now there's a wrinkle to that. I needed one of those games to convert into a win, 3 wins, and I would have made top 4, which would take me to top 16. So I won the first game. That was kind of a spicy one. Second game, we were in a tough situation. I think the players were also a little inexperienced, and we just didn't do a good job balancing. Like, we all agreed a certain player shouldn't get a trade, and then literally he got a trade the next turn. I was like, and of course he pulls the mono with that trade. And then the third game is the most interesting for me because I felt like a pretty tough position. Not the toughest. I was probably like somewhere between second and third in terms of position. I think there was one player that clearly had the best opportunity, which was Orwe Cheap. The long of it is, or the short of it is, I accidentally missed the win. Like, I had the win in hand. I kind of realized it on the plane right after reviewing some of the footage. I'm like, I just totally missed that I could road settle as opposed to dropping 2 roads in a different direction. And that was, I've almost never, there are a few reasons for that, which was part of it was time. I was fatigued a bit. It was like in 2 third rounds, 2 hours into the game. But then also we were under like severe time trouble because we didn't have any extra time. So they were kind of really pushing us. So sometimes that's the way it goes, you know. You make mistakes. Like, the best thing you can do is just own it and look for ways to say, like, that should never happen again. It's just, I literally had a guaranteed 3 wins if it wasn't for that situation. So I'm not, I know that's not the level I play at, you know. It's like, I'll make mistakes, but it's just unfortunate that mistake had to be at that moment, you know. VRB, double turtle meta. What is good? Chef, good to see you. But I don't know if you knew that or if you read the blog that in TSI. But yeah, I had the guaranteed win. Ugh, it happens. It happens. Let's see here. I know all about a rut for sure. I was knocking on the door of Diamond, then lost 15 out of 16, 15 to 16 of 20. You know what? Like, one thing that people don't talk about is like, obviously playing on tilt is one of the worst things you can do. Like, you're almost guaranteed to start losing. But the mentality aspect of playing a game where you have variance it's tough. It's super tough. I think the best thing people can do is to learn how to step away. You know, because once you start playing games on tilt and you start stacking it gets worse and worse. Like, that's where you go on, like, you're losing 50, 80, 100 elo points as an example. So it's tough. Nova, good to see you, man. Just joined. How was regionals? Good, man. I went 2 wins, 9 and 8. So I made some pretty big mistakes in both of my losses. Game 2, I think I had a really good chance if I made a slightly different play in the middle game, which I think I would have gone Army and probably locked down the game. But I had to win in game 3 and mess it up. So I played in a situation where I could have at least had 3 wins, maybe 4. But, you know, it is what it is. Everyone had those games where a win was in hand. No. I had the win and I messed up the play, is what I'm saying. Like, I literally had a win, did something else, and then I passed the dice. It's one of those things. But to be fair, Catan Gods gave me another roll to try to get the win back, and I missed it. So what can you do? You get lucky. Sometimes you get unlucky. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So the goal tonight, guys, we're going to play a few games. I have been really trying to get my sleep schedule. Are you going to the last regional? Yes, I will be in the East. I feel pretty good about that. You know, I've had some. I was actually doing the math about this. Guess how many tournaments in the last 365 days? How many tournaments do you think I've played? Like, actual go somewhere, play a tournament. Let's see if the first person to get the answer right. In fact, I would argue I've played more tournaments this year than anybody. I think. I mean, there might be somebody going around like crazy. All right, I didn't play 12. 12 is... That's one tournament a month. I'm not that cracked. No, so it's not even here to talk about sleep schedule. No, more than 3. Less than 12, more than 3. Yeah, I've been making some big strides with my sleep, which I'm... No, purely online. So this is me physically traveling to go somewhere. It's honestly... It's been really nice to try to get to bed earlier, which historically that has never been my MO. Not 7. Let's see here. Nance, Florida, NYC. So I have played a total of 8 tournaments. And then I have the 9th coming up next month. That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking Catan. That includes nationals. We having some crazy games tonight. Well, I hope so. There's always crazy games happening here. Yeah. So it's been a lot of Catan. And I think the biggest thing that was challenging for me last weekend, I was just fatigued. I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously the days are long when you're playing those tournaments, but after like round 2 or 3, I just kind of hit a wall. And I think I didn't sleep very well. I didn't have a lot of sleep leading up to it. Again, not excuses. Just I gotta just take care of my myself a little bit better if I'm gonna be playing all day. All right, let me see something really quick before we get up and running. Let me just make sure we're good. By the way, I have 693 meta today. 369. Well, we'll see. We're gonna play the best games that we can. I do have my fiance. She's going to be bringing some ice cream for me. So I'm going to enjoy some ice cream on stream with you guys. Uh-oh, we got somebody, first time chatter, doing some BS. How do I ban you? Ban thy ass. Restrict. You've been restricted. You've been turned into a suspicious user. I was just watching your video on YouTube and the notification popped up. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna be posting quite a bit over the next couple weeks. I've got a pretty solid run. So my goal is to definitely get back to number 1, but I can't have I gotta go on some hot streaks for sure. But what I'm going to attempt to do is be not only the first player to take the season 3 times, but I want to do it back to back. Like I want it to be so clear who's the guy. I think we're going to get number 1. We're going to play for it for sure. And I think there's going to be a few other people. I don't know if Jack's going to go for it, but I mean, it's anybody's grab at this point. Really, the secret to getting to the top is just going on like fast little streaks, right? Like you got to win like 2 or 3 games back to back. And if you can do that a couple of times, it really starts to stack the points. Because once you hit, let's say 1950, you're in like such a weird spot where if you're not winning more than 40% of the time, farming seasons, if you're not winning 40% plus of the time, then you can't physically move up the ladder, you know, because like you get elo locked. Because right now I think I'm getting like 7 for a loss, and then 8 for a loss, 8 for a loss, I think 15 for a win, something like that. So I used to enjoy the days where you get 30 points for the win, but it doesn't work that way. All right, let's play some Catan here. Hold up. All right, there we go. Bam! I kind of did a little sneak attack on you guys here. Wife is on a trip, bachelor pad with Danny in the chat tonight. Anyone who want popcorn? Let's go! All right, guys, what's going on? Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. Guys, gals, ghouls, friends, family, foes, we are in the 3rd position. Another one. Little fun wordplay there. Old account, by the way. If you're kind of an OG of the channel, you might recognize another one. Easy W. We're going to see, man. Old school accounts. Banana G. 1600s. These should all be around 1600 players. 17. And Stymux. 17. And then we got another one. Unranked. Look at this. Don't worry about the 60% win rate. All right, so what's the deal? Lots of wheat. 864 or is gone. Brick's kind of cool. 643 down here. Ooh, 8510. 643 6511 is fun. You know, do they ever do something like this and we get this? One thing I am concerned about, I feel like we can play this, right? So I feel like we can work off of either pick. If we go 8-5-10 here. Let me think. 6-4-3 is interesting because we can play 8-5-10, 8-4-3, but then you don't get the sheep, or 6-5-11. You get one of these, right? If the 6-4-3, but then maybe this is better. Woodport's not really cutting it. What do we think, guys? Hello, Catan. I really like the 6-5-11 for the brick situation. I think I wish this was a different port. And I'm also concerned if I take 6-4-3, 8-3 is a target for orange. Now, if we go 8-4-3, we actually have some decent options there, here. I think we'll just play this and see what we get. Brack. 6-4-3 though. Like, what does it pair with if we lose both these spots? I'm just gonna go here. And another option is we go 9-4-2 and we build to the OR port. But I think one thing I'm worried about there is maybe blue might go 5-2. I like the 8-5-10. It's solid. There's enough sheep on this board to justify this play. And we could take 8-3-10. Maybe point right, try to get to a port. Never mind. 6-5-11. Oh, baby. All right. Now, here's the problem. If we go 6-4-3, he's going to go 9-3-11, then he goes 9-4-2, maybe? Well, that's kind of good. Then maybe we can run back. Because the one thing I'm worried about is I feel like he's going to go 8-3, which kind of makes this whole thing kind of garbage. So do we ever point right here, trying to pick up the 9-4-2? (6-2). That's interesting as well. We go 6-2-4 to 5-2. And then we open up a ton of space on this board. But then, like, if he goes 5-2, we're kind of cooked, right? We can go right. I don't know. Like, he's not going 9-4-2, is he? He's going to go 9-3-11 and take the brick. And that plays with the sheep port as well. Well, then we kind of give up the port play. I think better on the ratios. 5-2 is great. All right, we're going to take this. It almost kind of feels like if he's going to go 8-3, we might as well point right. Because then we don't care about... Should we risk it? I'm going to let you guys decide. Right or left? First answer that I see. Right. Okay. The only issue here is that this will incentivize, like, I could see him going 9-4-11 now. But then the board locks and he goes 8-3 anyways. So this is not a bad decision. Yeah. Are we too good at this game? Are we too good? Take the 8-3. I mean, the main reason he would take the 9-4-2 though is he could go to dev to start, and maybe he doesn't want to give up the spot. Crazy. All right, we called the 9-3-11, which this makes sense to me, right? Starting with the OR, he's going to have wheat port. He's got a great game here. There's no doubt about it. Ignacio, good to see you, man. I feel like if you're orange, going 9-4-2, like, it seems interesting, but booyakasha. Okay, block the 8, right? You block the 8. Everybody and their mother knows you block the 8. Or sorry, the 6. Oh, he's going to steal my shit. Well, it's okay. Damn, boy. All right, now we go 9-4-2. Now, I really wonder... What's blue going to do first? I think... Oh. Okay, we're going to commit. We're just committing. All in. 9-4-2 to 5-2 is goated. I want to say it's goated. It's okay. I think... Well, for us to get it, it's really good. For sure. I wouldn't say it's better for anybody else. What? I got ice cream. This guy just stopped a bunch of sheep. Sorry. What a turd. The fact that he was blocking our shit so much, what a turd. So we have this ice cream place in Tampa called Bo's. It's so freaking good, man. It's so good. We got 100 bits. Thank you so much. All right. This is the problem. I just have to insta block that 5. He's not getting away. He blocked how many 5s? I'm working some mint chocolate. If I'm being loud, I'm sorry. I'm totally getting blocked here. Roll 2. Well, now we're in a great spot. Also, kind of a dumb move from him. So we have 2 main decisions here. I think the sheep port is pretty solid for us. I'm just concerned that blue's going to find a way to get there before us. Kind of a slow game, though. Oh, the 2! Oh, unbelievable. All right. What's the dev? What are we pulling, fam? We needed a 2, and we needed to be good. Road builder. Essentially, any utility dev's good, right? Road builder, yacht mana. Everyone's saying road builder. Oh shit. I don't know. That's fine. Well, now I guess now we have to go. Where's our 6s, by the way? We need 6s. I do acknowledge, I do think blue has a very strong setup. Eight's a pretty interesting situation here. So who has, it's blue? Wow. I need an ore. It's all kind of bad for me, though, if I hit him. Damn. Okay, so we're going to port for an ore here and pass. And we'll roll another 2 eventually. I'm getting super greedy here. Like, I probably shouldn't. It is true. I think orange is in a good spot. He's in a good spot. Good spot. Okay, at least we get a pop here. Knight's okay. It's honestly a really tough game without 6s, though. Now, we kind of need... Okay, I'll do this just straight up for the ore. We got plenty of sheep here. Okay, we'll take that. It's a good deal. You know what the reason I like this deal, too? Obviously, it's a 2 for 1, but we have a ton of wheat. And it puts him as the 4-point leader, so now the 6 becomes the more clear block, in my opinion. Yep. Though we're not rolling brick. We're supposed to have all this. There we go. There we go. We need to get to this 5-2, like a sap. A sap. Okay, he drops a road. Okay. I can do boom. Doesn't blue have an ore? That's kind of funny. It is kind of funny how he's literally saying OJ, bro. And then he puts it on. Sure. It's funny how that works. Okay, no night is wild. Okay, back on the 6 here, 100%. Oh my freaking god. Am I getting robbed again? The extortion. There's got to be at least 2 rolls. Yeah, we need more, man. Took more anyways. Sorry, Black. I'll get you next time. I mean, definitely seems like OJ's getting army. So you probably want to invest on that. I think the 8's fine, but then I can also make some trades here too. I don't really know what the block is. I don't want to block the 5 because I'm going to try to get there. I mean, maybe it's just here and stop the sheep because I don't need more sheep, do I? It's all just stupid ass sheep. Oh, that's a pretty good deal. All right, roll 4 and 2. Oh, insane, insane. And we blocked the 10. And we were going to roll a 4. Nope. This is El Nutso hand here. Booperinos. Okay. I'm not going to say it. But as soon as if it happens, then I'm going to say it. I don't know if my fiance is watching, but big shout out. This ice cream is baller. I'm sorry if I'm nomming on you guys here. What do we think? We are certainly behind here. The question is, do we build a city if we roll a 4? And I think the answer is yes. I mean, we can also double dev. I think right now the play is looking like we're going to 4-for-1 for the pop. It's just because it's good. Say it. Oh, I need a freaking roll here. Oh, it's just not the roll, brother. All right, night. Cool, cool, cool. He's going to do ore for MB. I am on the biggest struggle bus right now. Brick. Okay. Do we block the 6 here and deprive? We do this every day. Ooh, he trades with black? Why? That's strange. Bro, where are my rolls? There we go. My concern now is, well, first of all, we're going to 7, but my concern here is obviously the mono is a problem too. I will tell you this, at my current state of production, I cannot afford 7 out. I cannot afford it. I just can't believe we haven't been able to move. Like, we have the 6 freaking brick and it's just not rolling. I think the mentality here is we're just going to keep buying devs. I think we can lock down army. Like, we're going to buy devs and drop a road to 5-2. And we'll eventually city off of monos or whatever we end up pulling here. Please don't mono my ore. Okay, he pops. Which is another reason we need to keep buying devs here. We do have a city in hand if we 7, but then we actually lose it. Oh my god! Roll 2 is insane here. Oh no! Oh my goodness. This is next level rolling behavior. Okay, VP's fine. I think we have to pop here again. I really do. I really do. Because I feel like if he plays a knight... I think we're going to commit to the devs here. Because if okay. That's fine. I think we can win this with the double play, which is why I'm not so concerned about the city right now. And if we pull like a monopoly, Yop's perfect. So now we have a 9 in our back pocket. The 5's absolutely goated though. Yeah, we'll just keep piling and piling. Bro, this is ridiculous. This 5. He has an ore in hands. Okay. Okay, that's good. So the question is, what do I block? Is it the 5 now? Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. But now, where's the freaking 6, by the way? The 2! Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We desperately need, the problem is I think I'm going to lose army after all this dumb baloney. These 2s are cooking. What? And you know, it's insane. It is insane. I can't drop a freaking road because I'm not rolling 6s. Now he's going to flip a knight. He's going to take army from me. Bro. Oh. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, he has army. Do I road settle here? I think I need a road settle and get this port down. No. By the way, we have a play here. All right, take army, blah, blah, blah. Like, damn, I can't type. There we go. Well, that royally sucks. Now the 6s are coming in. Are you joking me? I guess the play here is we can still fight army if he's got sheep. We'll just keep popping here and maybe we can outpace him. I just don't want him to plow me, but he probably is. Oh, wow. What a guy. Do I pop here? Yeah. What the? God damn it. Anything. All right. Anything else? Yeah. We also need a play for road. So what we rode for 7. And he does have the port. I mean, I think I have to road settle on the 8. Is he going for the full plow? Ugh. What happened this game? I feel like we just couldn't get off the ground. I don't know if it was like the lack of getting around the board. Yeah, okay. This 9 is killing us here. I can also pop here, I guess. Damn, bro. I mean, now blue. I also think blue needs to get hit here for sure. All right, he needs a flipping knight. Yep. Bro, stop blocking the 10. He didn't. Oh my freaking god, bro. What? Oh my god. Makes no sense. I'm literally the only person that can do this. Let me see here. All right. There is hope, I suppose. So what do we need? We need like back-to-back fives, and then we mono the ore, and then we city settle. That's 9. It's not really great for us, though. Okay, now we can roll 5s like gods here. I have no clue why he robbed me. Okay. We need a 5. I think 3 or 5 we're going to rip it. Imagine we roll a 2 and pop 2 VPs. I'm sure he's got 2 in the other mono. Yeah, I don't know what Orange is on about. He's doing fine. That being said, we're going to have to absolutely rip fair. I was going to play that road builder, but that secured the 8s. He can still get the settle. Bro, oh, I'm just going to let him have it. If he takes it, he takes it. This is so dumb. So dumb. I'm not monoing. I think that's why he was hitting me, was because he wanted to stop. Yeah, I mean, I asked about those. I mean, if it's a mono. Is it a mono? All right, that's 9. All right, well, there's 5 ore. Okay. We need another 5 here. We might have to take the ore. Let's see what rolls, right? Because there's the 3 ore. He rolled the 2. So there's at least 5 ore in play right now. We know he's going to probably use some of it. That's a shame. That's a shame. I just don't think it's worth using our mono. So if we roll a 5... I got knights, bro. I don't know. Is road secure? It's pretty secure. I don't think 7-8... No one's going to 9, so we can just drop 1 road here to the 6-2. We should be fine. Yeah, we need the mono for the last... That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Okay, well, if the 3 rolls, that's actually pretty sweet then, huh? And he just drops the road here. Okay, he can take road. All right. Do we ever mono here? I don't think so. I think we just have to pray. What? Rob me? It's blue. All right, all right. To be fair, we do have a play with I don't think he has a knight. Bro, there you go. I mean, we could lose road technically. Why didn't he drop a road down? This is so strange that he didn't do that. This dumbass game, bro. All right, we don't have a winning roll, but I think we're gonna have to take the wood. Woodport would have been so nice, huh? Nailed it. Oh my goodness. What a weird game. What a weird game. No fours, threes high rolls. I don't even feel like we played that bad. It's not that heartbreaking. What's up, pizza? For instance, the 10 wood block was really bad. I feel like from Orange's perspective, like who cares? All right, block the 6. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, maybe the hindsight is we could have focused more on just building up and not worrying about the army, but I also didn't expect to lose army. I thought we just didn't pull knights. Like we just kind of get in a situation where we're just pulling garbage for the longest time. Like here we were doing fine. I think we rolled a 4. We didn't have a port to process anything. Like it was a clunky game. Yep. And then 6s showed up like uber late. Like we should have been all over this board. What about the sitting when you could 4 for 1 wood and sheep? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I kind of like the devs there because I feel like we can solve a lot of problems because we don't really have efficiency, but the devs are efficient in nature, right? And it's like, what would be our best city? The 643 maybe? It's like, okay, we get a little bit more wood and brick, but what's going to happen when we settle out? Like all that wood and brick's not going to be that useful. So I don't mind buying the devs because I just think for our setup, it's not really that bad. You know, and if we are pulling VPs, great. Mono. We got in a weird situation where I forgot what we used the yacht for. Like we could easily have yacht for the city. I think we bought a dev and maybe that was the wrong play, but I think I just kind of got desperate. The 5s dried up, which really sucked. I think if you're orange though, like your block's got to be better, dude. Like this 10 doesn't do anything. I can't process it. It makes no sense, right? But he put it there multiple times, and I think if you look at the resource score, this tells you like it tells you everything. All right. Interesting game to say the least. Yeah, kind of hurry. It was yacht for dev. Yeah, well, sometimes that's what you need, you know? Like sometimes you got to go into the dev deck. I mean, the bigger thing is we just didn't have a lot of options. It would have been really nice in that situation to maybe get a slightly better port. But I think that's the bigger challenge of this setup. I mean, I think if we can go 9-4-2 to 5-2 in a reasonable amount of time, we produced no wood and brick early on. In fact, the 2 outrolled, feels like the 2 outrolled the 6. I could be wrong there. Let me check real quick. Yeah, what the hell's going on here? All right, let's run it back here. That was funny. I don't think from a bouncing perspective that was a very good game. All right, where's the freaking ore? All right, what's going on, guys? Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. All right, guys, here we are. We're in the 4th position, another one, and I see no ore. Usually, when you get to boards that have low ore, and wheat for this matter, the first thing I'm thinking about is the port play. So one thing right off the bat you should notice is the wheat port is absolutely freaking goated. So you could do something like the 6-5-12. It's not really great, but it does give you the ore and the wheat port. That's kind of fun. There is that idea. The wood port's also interesting, and the sheep port as well. So we have some interesting ideas here. So wood port down at the bottom. So 6-3-11 right, really good. Sheep port. 693 or 6834 could work. 834 with the 8510. There's a lot of play here. I think so. It's a weird one, right? Because it's like stack the wheat, tons of wood, tons of sheep, but it's the brick and ore that's the problem. So maybe just go 4-3-11 and just get the best brick and ore. Danny always makes me feel so bad at this. Nah, man. We're here to raise the tide. Fourth as always. Oh, see here. You should have built city when you can. That's not always true, man. Sometimes you have to take different lines of play. Like, if I build a city, so what? If I build a city, I don't have a monopoly as a potential option. Like, I think we build a city. It's not as good as you think. I'm always stuck around 1500. Well, there's always room to grow, man. Remember that. There's always ways to get better. Is the 12 going to roll this game? That'd be kind of sick. I really think this 6-3-11 is phenomenal, right? Just getting the best brick and ore combo is really nice. Though, that being said, it's very, very unlikely I think somebody's going to leave it. What if... Here's a wild one. Oh, okay, I got a setup. I have a setup. You wait for this. I don't think we're going to get it, but we're going to try to get it. What I think would be kind of funny is 6-3-11 with the 5-9-12. It's not good, all right? I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I think it is kind of funny from the standpoint it is an ore wheat cheap setup. What else do we have going on? 693 is phenomenal. 693 build to sheep port works really well. The problem is, though, you would really like to start with the brick because you don't have a lot of brick to work with here. Okay. Maybe we're just going to play fun tonight. Diego, good to see you, man. Garrett, thank you so much. Appreciate that. No, typically in fourth, I don't really recommend going coastal. Like, if you can take bigger production spots, great. I think it's 6-3-11 here for third. Feels the best. All right, we gotta be smart here because there's obviously a lot of things we can do. 8-5-10 is also a big spot. Wow. What if, guys, hear me out. What if we did 6-3-11, 5-9-12, and we just played development cards and Wheatport? Road settle, road settle. We open up this spot though, don't we? It might not be good. The alternative play is 5-8-10, 6-3-11. And honestly, that is very good. Let's see here. We do this. This goes with this player. This player takes 5-9-10 for sure. And then this player takes like 10-3-11. Very low production. It is not great, but what it does do is it gives us all the ore. And I kind of feel like, why don't we just do it? Why don't we just try it? My heart said this was an idea. So sometimes you just got to follow your heart. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I repeat, this is not, you got to be careful doing this kind of setup. But I think it's not as bad as you think. For instance, we have the wheat port, which we love the wheat port. We have two sources of ore on a board with no ore. Double wheat. We have the best available brick. No wood, but we don't need it. Everyone, look at the starting hand on this board, guys. Everyone's starting hand has wood. We don't need wood. We don't want to go 5-9-10 because we want the wheat port. Evil dandy. No one's taking 6-12. And if they go 6-12, we still have the wheat port. Doesn't that give black 8-5-10? Sure it does. We're going to play with fire. And if black looks scary, then he gets robbed and we don't, and we buy devs and try to win the game. Look, I play, what the hell's that? I play tons of sweaty Catan for you guys. I don't know what the hell. The whole point of tonight for me is A, to have fun with you guys, but then also B, we're going to just try different things. I really think we have an opportunity here where I think we can probably play devs. And if we can get to the wheat port with the brick, we're going to do okay. Why not 0.6 for 11? Yeah, the reason I like pointing towards the 11 wood port is that there are some potential plays with Monopoly, right? So on this board, think of it this way. When you have a surplus of a certain resource, like for instance, low brick, and you have more wood, there's going to be more wood in people's hand, right? So more wood to steal, which becomes useful later. Maybe a wood mono. I think the bigger thing for me is like, I don't really care as much about the settle spot. Like I just want spots. Now there's also the play too of when I'm pointing right, it makes it a little bit easier for me. You can point up here. For me to potentially go for a connect, right? Because I can road settle and then wrap. Oh! Get out of here! Look at this, man. What did I tell you guys? Why are you doubting? Don't be doubting. First freaking roll of the game. Oh, who's this with? Green? He's got double wood. That's all you gotta know. I'm gonna build a city here. You watch. Who do I block here? This is kind of tricky. Oh, it's hard to block. I mean, it's probably home skillet, right? I mean, I didn't want to steal green because I think green's in a tough spot. He's going to ask for ore. Now, knight's fine. I think we can pop twice here. Though, then again, we do expose the brick. Do we pop again? I think we can maybe sell the brick here and then worry about it later. Just gives us some cards. I'll do it for like 2 cards here. Nah. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my goodness! What is, what is that? Oh man. I don't know what to do about that. I'd love to see it though. Best decision ever. Okay. What's up, kitty? I'm happy to get 2 cards. I get a rare card. He's not even going for sheep port. That's, oh my, what? Oh no, no freaking way. What is this? What is this game? I'm gonna have a heart attack. This is why you stack numbers, right? You stack ratios. We got like 3 pips of ore, but realistically, it's like 20 pips of ore the way this is rolling. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think the idea here, nah, we're not selling that ore. Are you kidding me? I think we're going to go for the 6311 city. Now, for real. Love you, Danny. Thank you so much, Diego. I'm not replying. Insanity. I'm going to lose my freaking mind. All right. Do we build a city here? It feels so freaking aggressive. 6311 city is kind of slappity, though, isn't it? I kind of like the pops. I mean, what's the rush? I already have the op. I can always use that later. I think I just have a good hand here. I don't need the city. City on the 12. This is insane. We have army. Insane. And the 11 hasn't even started rolling. Wait till the 11 starts rolling. I like the pop. The pap and pace. All right, well, there you go. We have army, and it's been, what, 3 orbits? Insanity. Sorry if I'm yelling at you guys, but it doesn't get much better than this. All right, there you go. So when I talk about stacking ratios, the idea is the dots represent probabilities, right, out of 36 rolls. So what you can do is, like, if let's say you don't like the 11 being 2 pips or 2 different probabilities of 36, you can bring in another number, 12, and I know it's only 1 pip, but the 12 and 11 probability is equal to a 10 or 4, right? 2 plus 1 equals 3. 10 is a 3, 4 is a 3. So that's one way is you can combine smaller numbers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I haven't been watching the game. I don't even know if anybody's doing anything right because I just feel like we're just enjoying our life so much right now. But the 4 has been rolling really hard. 4, 4, 5. All right, we need to go get the wheat port. We need to go all in on getting this 12 to be super cooked. I need more of these games. Okay, perfect. Now I have 4 down devs, but he's got 3 points. Come on. The 11 again. This is insane. 4. Okay. This guy's enjoying himself immensely right now. I guess we just sit and wait. All right. I'm trying to think what's the best use of this shop, right? Because I do produce brick. I think obviously I need to do 2 things. I need to build a city and I need to settle. I think we're going to win this game now because I don't see after we get the settle down on the port and we start popping, I don't see how they stop us. Truthfully, I don't. 5 VPs? Okay, well, that would be insane. That would be certified insane. Never doubt the 5, 9, 12. We're gonna double the 12, bro. I mean, that's why I came here. I would really love a city. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're not even going to need to use the yop. We're going to hold it in our back pocket for next game. All right. We really need a wheat here. He should rob me. Yes. Yes. I don't like you stealing my shit, bro. I think I'm going to rob him because the wood's good for me. How dare you take my ore, my precious, precious ore. If I get it back, that'd be actually kind of sick, wouldn't it? All right, he just exposed his hand even more, so I think he's got brick and ore in his hand. Yep, thank you. Okay. Guess we just pop again. We'll just keep going. This is like where you tell the Catan gods, like, pull me a road builder. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. And he 7s! Oh! 0 card meta into a 7. That's beautiful. Now you got to block the 6, right? The 3 is also interesting. Poor guy, I think he just quit. I'm not... Okay, I'm probably going to move it. But I don't want to move it. You know what I'm saying? But the idea is that it's pretty nice. I like how blue has done absolutely... Or sorry, black has literally done nothing this entire game. All right, we can't lose focus, though. We need to roll 11s. There's no ore, brother. There's no ore. King, good to see you, bud. My best shot for wood is most likely in. I mean, this guy's on all the wood. I just don't think he has that good of a position, though. All right, he took a brick. Let me think here. Is it ever the 4? Poor Blue's gonna 7 out. Who took a brick? Black took a brick. I can't steal from Black. That would be blasphemy. Wood is great. Perfect. Yeah, now I think we're gonna like do whatever we need to do to get over to this wheat port because it's just gonna smack. Oh my god. Okay. Now we roll a 3 into a 5. 3-5 actually gives us without using the yop. But I might use the yop in that situation so then I get the wheat port. So I don't have to waste a card. What do you guys yapping about over here? You guys are asking about favorite South Park episode. I don't know, man. I haven't seen South Park in a hot minute, to be fair. Okay. Blue's kind of cooked here. By the way, how sick is the mono here if I get a wheat mono? Wheat mono's too good on this board for me. Oh, so yeah, 5 gives us the road settle anyways, doesn't it? It does. Okay. We need a 3. Oh, what? What? No way! No way! Oh, of course, of course. This is nuts. This is absolutely insane. Okay. I'll just go for more wood, right? Like, I know, it's the wrong city. All right, this block, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe I should be blocking blue. I just think the road's going to green. I do think black has a good shot. I just don't know if they have the skill to keep it up. Don't take the ore. Oh, that's the worst. It's the worst. That's a great snag for him, right? That's a hella good snag. Well, now we got to go back and get our card. Maybe 11. Okay, we have road settle, which is great. I really do think it's hard for them to slow us down. Now, do we play the knight, try to get the ore back and open up the 3, or do we just take the road settle? You know what I mean? Because we do have, with a 3, I think we just take it. We cash in. Because then we also double the 12, which we all know is the best roll. Yeah, let's just go take. And he's going to 7 out anyways. All right. Imagine the 12 rolls again. Any more at this point, doubled up, is just absolutely absurd, I think, at this juncture. All right. And I don't mind this because we can start to apply a lot of pressure over to blue. We can't get too cocky because the board will build, right? Like, we just had an incredible series of rolls, but he can't go that way forever, right? Right? I don't think so. But we're effectively, like, we're set up now. We have a city, we have the port, and all we need to do is just keep buying devs. And nobody in their grandmother is going to be able to touch us on army. It's not possible. So the question is can we buy enough devs to just pace ourselves nicely this game? I think so. He's got 1 ore in his hand right now. No. Okay, okay. What does he need? He needs sheep. So maybe I hit the 4 here. I don't know. The black's building up too. Everybody needs sheep. Insane. What's the next settle? I think I'm gonna go 6-12 here. We'll see. We'll see. It's one of those things that it's always going to depend. I guess we could double the 9, right, and pick up the port play, and that actually gives us a lot of interesting flexibility with our Robs and Mono. But we'll just have to see. And it's really nice now because we're going to be stealing all this freaking wheat with the wheat port that we should be fine. Like, all we need to do is make sure that we're actioning every other turn. And then it's like, we've already got army locked. We're on 6 points. It shouldn't be very difficult to keep buying devs. Now, if we just run a really bad series of rolls, ooh. Ooh. Very interesting. Okay, so homie's got a dev here. I think I'm going to go for my ore back. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I got a 50% chance for an ore with black, or I can take the ore. I can go for the ore steel. All right, let's go for my ore steel back. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't want to. I can go for the 50% on black. I just don't think it's worth it. Now 3 is actually incredible, right? I want to limit blue because I think he has probably the best chance. Okay, lucky duck. He's probably pulling the good stuff too. All right, 11 or 12. We're going to do pretty nasty things here. Okay, that's good. That's a dev. That's the one thing you guys have to learn about the wheat port. It turns very fast into development cards, which is good. Mono wood on 10 would be big. For sure. Yeah, yeah. This is why, pointing towards the wood port and having that flexibility, it's a good thing for us. It's really nice. It does make me feel a little uncomfortable. I feel like blue has really good potential here, so we got to be careful. That's fine. Okay. 6s have been ultra quiet. I'm not going to say anything. I do think blue's in a good position. We'd really like to roll a 3 eventually. Maybe I should put on the 8. What's up, Griffin? It's a wait and see kind of thing, not commit early to one thing. This is true. Okay, so he's just porting for his... Oh, okay. This makes sense. I do think blue's obviously in a good spot. He's building his city. Good for him. I will say it's a hard life. Bro, this is not good. This is not good. Things are not rolling in our favor right now. I think I just have to put it here. All right, we're back. We're back to rolling a 3 or a 12 or 11. We really need road to go to green here. Or us. Either of us will take it. As it stands right now, if I do roll a 3, I think I'm taking 6-12. I think I just need to get this 6 to be a wheat and an ore or whatever I need, and then I can kind of work it from there. He's taking a long time. I'm feeling... Yeah, I was going to say, I was literally about to say, this is feeling very Monopoly-like. Yeah, the sheep port's actually nasty. This is why big... Holy sh... Oh, man. This dumbass card's so good. That's so good. All right, please, for the love of God, hit red. Or sorry, hit blue, hit blue, hit blue. There we go. I don't really like that block though, just because he still got the 8. I mean, the 10's also problematic. It's all kind of bad though, isn't it? Like, there's no good answer here, unfortunately. I think that's fine. This is fine. Okay, so he's got 2 sheep. We need to track his hand a little bit here. 2 sheep, 5 wheat. A 7 would be nice here because we don't want him to buy a dev. I mean, it just gets into really bad territory. It's a super good mono. Yeah. Okay, good, good, good. I think we got to commit and pray that we roll. Exactly, yeah, yeah. All right, so he's got 5, 7. He's got 2 wheat, a brick. He's got 5 wheat, a brick, and 2 sheep. 2 sheep, brick, 5 wheat. Did he? No, no. Okay. I think green has road here. All right. Take road. Take road. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. I mean, if he has a knight, it's not too bad. Okay, no cards. Get wrecked. Unfortunately, though, this does put him on longest road right now. Okay. Hint, hint. Yeah. We're not rolling like a god. The deck looks good for sure. That mono, I just think, really accelerated his game immensely. That being said, he has a ton of cards here, so he just needs to go for the connect. We got to pray he's missing, right? But at this point, we've pulled almost all knights, right? We pulled all knights in a yop. Sometimes you pull that mono and you drop 2 cities like a beast. 2 roads. Yeah, but I'm not holding it. I mean, this guy's literally going to road settle here, I think. What he should do is road settle and take away my double 9. What we need is a 6 into a 12 and drop a city and then some way to buy a ton of devs. But there is a play here, right? There is a play where... Okay, I don't think he has it. He would need perfect hand. Okay, perfect hand. He has a perfect hand. This is why green had to take road. Nope, he lost it. He lost road 8. Also, the 5's kind of a problem here. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, you gotta go for the connect, brother. You gotta drop some roads. There we go. There's one. Okay. So let's see if I can work out a deal here. So what does he got? He's got 2 sheep, 2 wood. So there's nothing that gives him a play here. No, there's nothing. What he's going to do is he's going to, I think, drop one road on the 8. Because the thing is, he can still drop one road and then connect around the 8 for 7, 8, for a 9. That's all blue should do. He shouldn't worry about like trying to extend or anything. I don't think that's, he just drops one road. Or he does that, I guess. All right. You blocked the wheat, remember, brother? Now, there is maybe a situation here. Okay, he ports the brick. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going, brother? Does he have wheat? What's going on here? Ba-da-da. Okay. Okay, I'll just do it. I'll just do it because it's the right thing to do, you know? It keeps the game going. Okay. Does this work? Screw it. Let's just go. Let's just go. Oh, that really hurts. I think the idea is we just get the port down and then we just pray that we can chunk up here. Right? We just need a couple big rolls. Like, this is why, as blue, you never fight road, right? You just go get points and then you take road later. It's the easiest thing ever for him. Yeah, see, this is kind of dumb, because then now we're absolutely forced to just feed road back. Okay. Yeah. No, you don't waste the brick, bro. You give it to green. You give it to green. We have to have green go all out here. Okay. Another 12. I'm just sweating at this point. This 12 has been so insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have assumed he's got to play a knight here. He doesn't play a knight. No freaking way. 12 or 11. We have to end this game on a 12. I'm going to go so ape shit if we win. Okay, okay. Here. No. Okay, I think it has to be the 8 here. Or sorry, the 10, the 10. Okay. Yeah! This 12. Unless he does monos. So insane, this 12. All right. We can withstand 1-7, I think. No, because bro, what what just happened? What? Ah. Just drop roads, man. Be the good road bitch. Now that one is heartbreaking. Now that one is heartbreaking. Green didn't throw. I mean, what did he do? He literally pulled, got the VP, and then took road with the road builder. I mean, what am I supposed to do, man? I literally produced the least amount of cards. I mean, okay, the 12 rolled. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, that's just insanity. Obviously the road bill is a problem there. I think how did he not hold road? How do you not hold road, Green? That is all your life existence is wrapped around holding road. And by the way, if you're black, the whole thing of when he dropped the road, like, you don't do that. You literally hold the road so other people delay the game, right? I don't know. That's very strange to me. That being said, we played pretty well. I really didn't like this 6 block. I think he needed to be a little bit more pressurized on blue. Like, some players get so freaking caught up on shared blocks. It was this block here. But the issue is this doesn't really hurt blue, right? Now, of course, if you can foresee me rolling 11s and 12s like crazy, fine. But I think in this situation, it's all in on the guy that's on 9 points. And by the way, if blue just drops the road here and doesn't commit to the whole road thing, I mean, he takes road later anyways. So kind of lame. Overall, like, you can't complain about that, but holy cannoli, that was nuts. And you know what's sad about all this, guys? He bought a few devs, to be fair. He got good devs though. He got what? He got a road builder, a monopoly, one knight, and then pulled a victory point. Yes, I guess I had that luck in that game. I had the 12s. That's true. I can't complain. Bro, insanity. In freaking sane. That was still fun though. I enjoyed it. See here. What's good, Elite? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, guys. I think I have one more in the tank. After that, my heart is just shattered. And we're in 4th again. 4th? Is that 3 times in a row? Did we play 4th the other game? I don't know. All right. What's going on, guys? Danny Drew is here, and we are back for another day of Catan. All right. We've got another one, playing another one. And we're in 4th position again. We just had the craziest game. Like, what the hell? 12s, 11s, just going absolutely ham. But all right, reset. Who do we got? We got some goons here. We got Mr. Big Ben 88, Uncle Dunn. So he's a 1600, a true 1600. And we got Hank. I'm going to get beat down by a bunch of 1600s. All right. Well, you know, the best thing here is you can't take away a good spot because you got 6, 5, 11, 9, 5, 10, 8, 5, 10 here. All of these are good picks. All of these are good picks. What was the odds of pulling a VP on your last turn? They were probably pretty good. Probably 30, 40%, I assume. Probably 30, a third of the deck, I think, were VPs because we didn't pull any. In fact, that might have been the first VP pulled. No. Black might have had one. I don't remember. All right. I know what I want to do. It's got to be 6-5-11. Now the question is, do I do 8-10-4 with the brickport sheepport? That looks pretty good. Or do I do 8-4-3? I think so. Here's an interesting idea. There's obviously some things going on here. By the way, this is 9-10-2, just plow. I think I like the flexibility of having 2 ports here versus if I go 8-4-3, I'm kind of stuck. I have less sheep. I'm not guaranteed to get the 3-1. I just think I have a better game with the 8-10-4. Now I can go 8-4-3 here, which is interesting. But I think sheepport, brickport makes this actually really juicy. So here and here, double wheat, one of the best ores. We start with 60% of a city. And the problem is there's not a lot of wood. So that is a good reason to take the 8-4-3. So do we actually go 8-4-3 ourselves then? I don't like it because we're going to start with the city. I think the idea here is we're going to buy some devs. We're going to try to make some deals, wheel and deal. We've got 2 good ports to work with. It's one of those things you got to trust your heart. Whatever. I mean, our settles are going on our ports anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I will say black really likes the 6-5-11 for sure. Yeah, one thing I try not to do though is obviously this would be a really big issue. I'm not guaranteed to get it. I obviously start with the road if I go 10-9-2. I also don't want to create a big enemy. I feel like black is going to have a decent amount of control with the robber if he goes like 6-3-11. Okay. I mean, it's clearly good, but I think we're fine here. And also, by the way, how good is all the devs? Yop's amazing. Road Builder's incredible. Mono's going to be good here. I think we're fine. That's a great roll for him, for sure. That's a great roll. And we have the chord 8s, by the way, so every time we get brick, he gets wood. Okay. I mean, you're either going 6-9-5. 6-9-5. Take your pick. Who do you like? All right. This is our night. This is our game, guys. We got to be a hawk. Ooh. Okay. I guess really I'd be looking at... I guess I could try to do some of this shenanigans. I'd be looking at black here if he wants to part with some of his ore. I don't have any coordination, so I can't really run up a crazy hand. I could pop here and look for utility. I think I'm going to do that. We failed on the utility. Okay, brick for wood something could be done here with red. I kind of like that. We'll get a wood and a something. What that something is, I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll get it. Okay, brick, wood, something. He's going to do something for brick. Da, 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 da. He takes his steel because he needs to drop a road. He's got an extra wood. Go have fun. Okay, we're going to pop again. Knight is perfectly fine. He'll pay up next time we roll. Oh, man, these 5s are crushing it. They're doing so good. All right, Ben did pop a dilly. So... does he ever go after red here for hitting him, but also racing his spot? He has to hit red here. It is a forced play. You have to hit red. It's forced. I don't know what else to say. It's forced. Oh my goodness. Okay, brick for wheat. Easiest deal of his life. Brick for wheat. There you go. Have fun, Hank. Much love, brother. There you go. All right, but now I can put it on him, and I can get the wood in his hand. No, we got that. Perfect. Boom. All right. Ja! Yeah, so that's a city for him. Okay, so he trades. Yeah. Interesting. Perfect. Holy cannoli. Holy sh! Holy shit! All right, VP, city. Yeah, we are on unbelievable levels right now, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is insane. We're gonna end this one early and go to bed. Enjoy our life. No, oh shit. Look at this deal. Look at this deal. Insurance. Damn. Maybe I should just do the 1-for-1 and be happy with myself. All right, we'll do the 1-for-1. I'm not gonna get too greedy. Bro, what's going on? Give me the trade. Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? These are insane. All right, we're just gonna pop, right? We're not in any real threat here. I guess we could do this and pass and then just pray. 5 down devs, brother. Do we go 9-for-11 here? I don't think it's as good as the sheep port. Right? How many? We have 10 pips of... Hold on. Let's think about this. Isn't it just the sheep port? Or we can go 3-1. 3-1's actually kind of good. Do you do coaching? Man, I've done coaching for a long time, man. Yes. If you ever want any coaching, let me know. Okay. I think Red's actually got a good hit. By the way, how do we not have army here? I forgot we have a mono too. I got to use that mono at some point. I think with the mono, we're just going to buy a bunch of devs because we need army. We don't want to lose pacing though. We have bought too many devs, folks. Sheepport looking spicy. It is looking pretty good. It just shows you this whole 9-10-2 is just not it. It's just not it. Sheepport's okay. I mean, ideally we get both, right? I mean, settle 7. Yeah, this game's over. Actually, we can play for a road as well. Ooh, big block. Okay, this is smart. He should hit me. Yep, and he should keep popping too, because then he can run me down. No one is giving you this trade, dude. No one is giving you 2 ore. You're going to have to 4-for-1. Crazy. I think the idea... Let me think here. We need a dev. I don't even mind the 6 being blocked. I guess we just hit the ore here. Red, you are so cooked. Oh, that's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. Bro, this game sucks. This game. What am I playing? All right, we'll take the wood here. The wood's a pretty good snag. No. Okay, no. He would have a knight. Insanity. I assume he has a knight, right? Do we just take the wood here? We rip the wood? What do you got? He got a brick, so he'll drop a road and be done with it. Oh. Do I play the road builder? I think the answer is yes. The question is where? Is it ever the 3-1 here? No, I think I'm going to go double settle. Man, how do I lose army here? How do I lose army? Don't lose the wood, bro. That's fine. Yeah, I don't need the brick. That's weird. I think I'm going to block the 5, maybe. That's not good. Okay. All right. We got to go here. Get... This would be incredible. We actually have rolls for double settle here. Probably close to winning. I mean, he's definitely going to get us here, I feel like. We also can get road builded on, which would absolutely suck. Ah. That's a good deal. The thing is, though, like, he can't keep up with us, right? We get a port here. I don't see how he keeps up with us. I think we'll take Brickport first, because I am a little concerned about getting plowed. Yeah, it's a lot of brick. Oh, no. Okay, he's going there. This is not so simple right now. I don't know where we lost it. But this guy going for this whole thing is kind of throwing it out of whack. But we gotta tilt back in. 2 monos, we should be fine. Poor black. The 6 went like super dry. We really need, I think we need to get the brickport down first because we just can't risk a road builder coming out on us. Damn, bro. Yeah. Okay. I think I have to take the brick here. Now, we do have a potential... All right, so breakport's down. Do we just hold here? And the sheet port is down as well. Okay, and then maybe we try to take road for the win on a couple 8s. Okay. Is it ever going to be the ore here? Probably. Hopefully he passes, and then we can do a big mono on, like, another 10 would be phenomenal. So we don't... Do we take the ore here? I feel like it is definitely our best play. And it also clears out a red's hand. I'm just kind of concerned. I think we need to. Okay, perfect. And then we can city. Okay, there's 9. I figured it also gives us potential to fight down army, right? So for instance, any dev we pull there is good, I think. But I do think red is a road from 9. That's really bad. That's big block, man. Big block. Ah. Oh man, oh man. I mean, maybe the idea here is we take road ourselves. I mean, I frankly kind of like getting the double settle here. Or alternatively, we hold a mono for like an 8, but like then we got soloed here, which I don't know, man. It doesn't seem right. Well, we could have definitely probably taken road with the road builder. Like in theory, just a couple rolls, we should be fine. We had such a good start too. That is wild. Was it an explosion of 10s or like what gave red so much momentum? I think the brick's correct. So this is one of those things like they have to see what's going on here. Like at least the threat of him taking road for 9 is a real possibility. Bro, this was crazy. I just don't think you trade red there. Like I'm literally typing it out. He's a road from 9 points. Like you can't trade him. Low mojo, I guess. We're just having honestly, I've had a couple really nasty games today, but whew. You're all good, Ash. You're all good. We're kind of just going with it. I mean, the last game, that Wheatport game was kind of silly, honestly, because we obviously did really well there. I mean, if I spent a little bit more time, I'm sure we could have figured out a better play. Probably one of the better options here is also, I could have also probably applied a little bit more pressure. I mean, I was blocking the 10. Now, there's also the possibility we could have hunt down army stronger, too. Maybe we should have considered that. Let me take a look really quick. I think, though, after this point, we played the knights when we could. It just seems kind of ugly at this point to, like, have the mono. Let me see here. Hold on. So we pop here, we pull the second mono, which we miss. So at this point, we actually lose army pacing because of that. And then we use the road builder. Like we could have gone to 7. We could have dropped the road builder to go for the connect. I think it feels better there to drop the 2 settles. In this board state, it does, right? We get hit severely. Let me see here. So the first mono is the question here, right? Do we take the brick? We get 7 brick. Going to the brick port is actually not bad, right? Because we can use that to settle activating the brick port. And then we actually produce another trade, which gives us both ports. So we lost army, which was hard to deal with anyways. We get soloed here, which is really ugly. I think the idea here though is like if he's one road away from 9, I mean I'm not taking road. I'm not dropping 3 roads before he drops 1, right? So it's more likely red's going to 9 before I win with road if I have 2 VPs. But I can understand he's probably not thinking that way. Let me see here. Let me see. And he shouldn't get a trade, to be fair, but what did he, so he just straight up got the trade. I think in this situation, I don't think we need to pop. We could, but I just feel like our production's so strong that we have a clear path. I think it's fine here. I think it's fine. Like the bigger challenge is who takes road, and it's probably red, to be fair. So it's like I just don't think anyone should have traded him. Bruh. Oh man, the pain. The pain is real. I wouldn't say everything I did is right. I'm not saying that. I just think like the sequence of events. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting there spending 2 minutes per turn to figure it out, but I don't think we did anything egregious. I mean, maybe we could have been a little bit more aggressive towards army somewhere, but these have been funny games. I mean, sometimes things like that happen. You know what I mean? Like you can't be too upset. All right. What's going on, guys? Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. Guys, friends, fam, we are in the second position. Finally, the second position. Sometimes you play great and you still lose. And sometimes you make mistakes. I mean, you get everything in between for sure. I mean, it is kind of shitty to have that start, get 2 monos. I wouldn't say it's like a freak accident, but it is kind of funny how that game played out, where it's like this guy scraps up with army, VP, and road when we're just pulling double mono. It's interesting. All right. What's the sitch here? 8-4-10, probably going to go. 8-5-10, 6-5-11. 9-5-10. 9-5-10 is interesting if you like wheat. We like wheat. 8-5-10 is probably the more solid play. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to think, how does this OR get mixed up here? Because 4-5-11 is good. 9-5-10 is interesting, but I don't know how good it is. 6-5-11. 9-4-11. 8-5-10. 8-5-10 with the 8-3 is fun-ish. Like, what's the best case with 9-5-10? 6-3-11? And that's assuming, like, the 4-5-11 goes. It's not a bad premise, honestly. Yeah, don't try to get in a game with me, man. Save that for another day. 8-5-10's interesting here. Though I do think the double wheat has some validity. Like, for instance, if we win 9-5-10, 6-9-3, we built the 8-3. That's a good setup. 9-5-10 with the 8-3-4, sheep port, wheat port, that's a good setup. There is a lot of sheep here. Honestly, the 9-5-10, well, I guess no, the 8-5-10 gets 6-9-3. This player, we can maybe play sheep port with that, wheat port, sheep port. I'm going to go 9-5-10. I think if I'm in a tournament setting, I'm probably taking 8-5-10. But we're going to try something because I think we can play. Yeah, here's the thing. We have 8-4-3, which I think is good enough for me. 6-9-3, most likely going to blue. There is a world 9-4-11 could be open, but I'm assuming if that's open, he takes it. 6-3-11 could be open, which actually is pretty solid. I think there's enough here for us. Blue made a mistake by pointing up. I think that's fine. Well, the thing is, if he's calculating that he's going to get on his second settlement like guaranteed like 3-1 port, like 6-9-3 up, which, by the way, I think 6-9-3 makes more sense for blue than for fourth, then it's a smart play, right? Because then he gets access to a secondary port. But it does make the 8-3-4 a little bit more interesting, where we have kind of this free settle spot here. Now there's also a very interesting idea, which is try to plow. Right? So drop a road and then try to road, but that requires kind of a big investment. So I'm probably going to try to play off the ore. 6-3-11's an idea, but it's okay. All right, boys and girls, this will be my last game. I don't care if I win or lose. We're playing for a good time. Wow. Well, this changes a lot. What is he doing? Like 9-10. What is he doing here? You would think you would start with the ore for sure. Okay. I don't think he thought about this one. 8-4-3 sheep port. It could be. I mean, that might be his best case. Though I think if he was going to do that, I think you do 5-4-11. You start with the city, right? The 2 ore and the wheat. You can do like 4-5-11. Nah, but then you open up the 5. This is a weird first settlement for orange. I don't like it. Wow, so we get 4-9-11 here. All our dreams and hopes in one shot. Double ore, double wheat. Can I mess this up again? I don't know. I mean, it's just 6-9-3 here, right? You don't have to overcomplicate this. It's a very easy 6-9-3. The only problem here, if we go like 4-9-11 left, we're just not getting anything. Wow. Well, now the double wheat looks like a genius play. The other option here is we point up, but I think pointing left's fine because there is access to potential spots with road builders. In the very least, we have settles on the coast. I mean, he's definitely going to run here. I don't think he's in time for this. So the big question is, what does black do? I guess if you're black, you're taking 9-10-2 up. The double wheat meta. We love the double wheat meta. All right. I think it's 9-4-11 left. All right. Last game. We're just going to go. I really thought about pointing up, but my only problem with that is I'm really relying on that pointing up with a road builder versus I have a couple more outs if I point left and pull a yop. And I'm not even sure that I want to dedicate myself to the 8-3, even though it is really good. Like, it would have to be a very specific line of play to point up, which is I would need an early road builder. And that's about it. Yarb. All right, last game of the night, guys. Win or lose. I am slowing down though. If I don't. He should take 9-10-2. I did say that last game, but to be fair, the way that last game ended deserves. What does that mean? OJ too strong. How is OJ too strong? You're too strong. Follow your heart. Interesting. Why all of that for a road? It makes no sense. Why don't you get the wheat, brother? Well, now I actually think I win the game. Turtle, turtle, heart, heart, laugh, laugh. I have trouble leaving this game without a win. Well, I can take an L. I'm okay with an L. Lucky duck, this freaking dude's rolling 12s. That's not good. Because it's one of the wheat spots getting hit here. I think I'm going port first anyways. I also think I need a city first. So the question is, guys, where do I city? It's probably the 9-4-11. I think I just want to get my ore up a little bit more against my wheat because I have a real wheat advantage this game. So the wheat advantage is already there, right? No matter what I do. But I need to get my ore to be cooking because I'm getting cooked on ore by black. So early city here would actually do me wonders, but I need a 5 and a 10. Oh, I do have the brick as well, which is pretty sick. Mercy! Mercy! Now, if I get the road settle, should I take it? Should I be that guy? That evil, evil guy? You know, I don't mind losing that game. I thought for sure. I thought for sure we were going to get the wheat pork game. All right. Well, in order for us to win, we're going to have to roll cards. Yeah, that's not a good block, but I think my table talk worked in my favor. This guy, that's great. He's not even going there. Yes. All right, chat. Throw some W's in the chat for wheat. I want some W's for wheat. W's for wheat. I need some W's. Because I do think I'm going for the city. All right, there's one W. I'll take one W. There we go. We got more W's. Thank you. All right, one more. Come on. What's up, kitty? There we go. Exactly. W for win. Wow, that's pretty good. Bro. All right, do we pop here? I don't mind the pop because I feel like I can get some good pacing here. Oh no. The problem is though, he is kind of killing us on the 10s. I do have the 6 block, which I quite like the 6 here. I don't think I'm the target. I think it's definitely black. Okay. All this ore. All day, every day. That's what we like to see. Six, 11, 12 is very interesting, right? The starting road. Makes sense though. You have a little bit better sheep. You do start with the road. Just not rolling. Wheat, wheat, wheat. I don't think we need to hold. We're fine. We're fine. We got ore here. We need rolls though. Okay, I kind of like this. I like him doing this stuff. It makes him look scary. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, awesome. 3s are going nuts. 8's going nuts. I'm just going to sit here, twiddle my thumbs. The road builder's not bad. The thing is, when the 9 decides to roll sometime this year, I mean, we should be able to effectively trade that brick at a good premium, right? So, do you ever question, am I even good at this game? You know what, man? I don't really have a reason to ask that question, you know? I've played this for so long and had so many positive results that it'd be kind of silly for me to act. What's the point? What's the point? That's a bad roll right now. Until I get a city, that's a bad roll. Because if he cities, I'm kind of ducked. Bro, it's so painful what's happening here. No, but still early. One day. Is it a city? It's not a city. It's not a city. He plows. No deals with the devil. Bro. Boom. Do I do this spot or this spot? I need ore. I did say I needed ore, right? I don't know. I think here's the thought. I already have one ore in hand. If I roll a 9, the brick becomes super tradable, and I've got the brick port or the wheat port. The ore is probably better. For sure is probably better. So I need like 2 wheat rolls and an ore roll for the next city. I'm just thinking about this 9 if it decides to roll. Big block. All right. Unfortunately, though, I'm totally going to be getting pounded here by black. Sounds horrible. Oh no. I'm totally getting screwed here. Imagine he hits the 8 sheep. The 9's also a real thing too. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can just spice it up a bit. That block certainly hurts. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's the 10 here. I hate to say it, but it's the 10 for sure. Now if the 9 rolls, we're actually doing all right. Bro, don't overcomplicate this. I think my game's lagging or something here. There we go. Oh, okay, he's got 2 ore in hand. Let's keep that in mind. There we go. There we go. All right, brick for wheat, baby. Let's do the brick for wheat. Nope. 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 Boom. You need it, I need it. I guess he's trying to build a city. Yeah, for sure. For sure, that hurts him the most. Like, he does struggle to activate because he would essentially have to port ore if he doesn't have the wheat, right? So I'm even thinking at this point it makes more sense for me to block the 10. Dude, god damn, we needed it for 1 minute. 1 stinking minute. 1 orbit for him to be blocked. And I still can't do it. And I'm gonna lose the wheat. 100% needs to hit me here. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're going to offer this brick for sacrifice. I'll do, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. 2 ore from black. Let's do it. Watch this. 82 cards. First come, first serve. All right, no takers. Sweet. Screw this 12. All right. Well, now I'm actually thinking of soloing the 10 myself, because I think we lose the game if the 10 rolls, right? So we need to avoid a 10 here. I'm going to self block. Okay, good. Call me crazy, but I think it's the play. Is he going to settle? God damn. Well, now I think it makes more sense to hit him here. Okay, we're working really well together. We're working so well together, guys. I should have hit the 10. I think the idea is that at least in that situation, he didn't have the sheep, but the 10 is still a problem. The teamwork has been non-existent tonight. Should have hit the 10. You're right. Oh, the wheat's still good, right? Like, I have a dev in hand, and I have the rolls for the city. It's like double-edged, because it's not that bad. So, let's say I pop again, I take army, I drop a city. I'm in a good spot here. It's just black's in a slightly better spot. Is this a drinking stream? It feels like it right now. Bro, see, maybe this is what I should have doubled the wheat. Yeah, we needed more 5s too. The 5, I don't know if it's rolled. Has it rolled once, maybe? That's the energy I'm getting. Nah, bruh. This is so bad. This is... And I'm getting robbed too, because blue's on 8. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I think I'm gonna back out. Everybody is. You should rob from me. Yeah. Like, no more trades. No more. God damn. This is so unbelievably bad. All right, well, we're going to keep popping here, I guess. Yeah, like, stop trading him. He's killing you. He's killing us. This is, by the way, this is why you non-bind people. This is why, I hate to say it, this is why you just have to non-bind. I need, hey. Okay. Let's see here. I think we have to go all in on army here. unfortunately. Okay, good. Okay, we're at 7 here. This is unbelievable, you know? And now, I mean, I guess as long as we hold army down, we're fine. And I don't really see why Orange is so eager to make those deals. Like, what's the point? Because you're getting, what's the point? Like, you're getting wrecked by Black. So he has city for 7, road for 9. Sure, we need a 7 here essentially. Fucking A. And then we're gonna get plowed in both directions now. I mean, best case here, I steal an ore, roll a wheat, buy a dev somehow. I get the whole premise of not buy, like, then don't make the deal, you know? I think it's not worth it. I think a lot of people just auto do it. Okay, I need a sheep. And the problem here is no matter what happens, it's bad for us, right? Because sure. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's all kind of ugly. Even if we pull a knight, then we're just kind of stuck. But I think the 10 just rolled. 9s have also been very quiet. Well, there we go. We got something. And unfortunately, now I have to... I don't know what I do here because I think I'm losing... I think I'm losing all of it here. Jesus Christ. Ah. Bro. What? The pain. I really don't think we did anything wrong here tonight. Not severely wrong, but look at our production. Look at our freaking rolled cards. 26 cards. 20. I don't think I've ever rolled that least amount of cards. Nah. We got one that is wholly insane. Yeah, I mean, 11s were really strong for him. 10s were really good. 8s were insane. Obviously the 6s were decent. We needed more 9s. 11s were good for us, for sure, but we didn't have the wheat to support it, right? Other than the 10s. But the problem is if the 10s are high rolling, then we're getting beat by Black. It's not even like we had a bad situation. Like we got the 7 points with 26 cards. Honestly, it could be a freaking record. I don't know. 1 4 2 5s. It is what it is. No. We're going to end it here. It's okay. I think these are very interesting games from the standpoint of sometimes things just go wrong. Also, to be fair, this is a newer account. So, you know, if we are in like that 1600 like true elo hell, it just happens. Like sometimes you just get players that are kind of lost. I really don't know. We saw that from the start of this game with Orange where they went 6-5-11 and we're like, nah, you have a lot of things you can do and 6-5-11 just never does it on this board. I'm curious to what their elo is here. They're probably the highest rated person besides me, of course, at this lobby. Yeah. Bro, what is going on at 1700, guys? What are you guys doing? 611 12. 611 12 is not bad. Right? Because the premise is like he takes a little less production, not by much. I mean, it's technically the same production as the 910 too. I'd say it's like more weed and the more weed's more functional with the ore, but he does have the ability to get to the port faster with the road. And then I think the 12 rolled and everything, just like the dominoes started to fall. It's it's pretty unstoppable. I mean, we're lucky. For 26 cards, we're lucky to get 7 points. I don't think most players are going to get 4 or 5 points with 26 cards. Never mind 7. But it's not even like I like our setup. We have the most wheat. The idea is all we do is we get early devs. We put pressure on black. We hold down army. It should be a really good game, in my opinion. Just don't trade as possible. Well, it's yeah. I mean, he just had a good situation going. I don't remember. This is one of the biggest issues players have, is that with extortion specifically, they'll watch another top player do it, myself or Jack, or whatever, and then they'll just do it because, right? Well, if they can do it, I should do it, right? It doesn't really work that way, just because it's a very nuanced thing. You have to pick your spots. You got to know your tolerances to where it's like, it's okay to do it. And in that situation, like you either don't say anything or you non-bind. But whatever it is, you got to do everything in your power not to give that person that card, because the game's probably over. It's like, that's great. You preserved your integrity, but then you just lost the game. Good job. Will you be streaming another MLC game? Probably. Yeah. We'll definitely stream some more MLC. But I am going to get to sleep. It's really bad when people agree to extortion when the player is already going to rob the player with one ore in hand. Yeah, of course. That is always the challenge of knowing what extortion's actually legit, right? Like if they extort somebody for a card thinking that they're going to rob the person they really want and get the card, that's just the best judgment thing. I honestly think the scene should be more willing to non-bind. And I know people, oh, why are you lying? It's like, I think the scene's gone too far. The pendulum has swung too far to where people expect the deal. And that's a big problem. Like, these deals should never be expected. There should always be a certain sense of calculation to say, if I do this, I am taking a risk. And I just don't think a lot of players have that feeling or put it out there enough. That's all I got to say. All right, guys, thank you so much. Interesting games, interesting dice. Yeah, I guess if you've got to this part in the stream, put in your comments which games were the most interesting to you. Which plays would you have done differently? And also, if you are new here, don't forget to like, subscribe. We got a ton of Catan content. We've been doing this for a long time. We've won many tournaments, national champion, all that fun stuff. So if you want to learn Catan, maybe not tonight, but if you want to learn Catan in general, you're in a great place. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will say la vie and have a good night. Peace. All right. We'll say bye to Twitch first. See you, Twitch. Have fun, guys. Thank you so much. Much love. All right. And now we go to our buddies over in YouTube land. All right, guys. You're awesome. Much appreciated. And go do something fun this week. That's not Catan. All right, guys. Peace.